el Espooky. Hello, friends, and welcome back to El Espooky. We have a couple of curious and creepy videos to investigate, so why don't we just dive right in? El Espooky. The following video comes from UAP World from TikTok. Now, what on earth is it that we're seeing here? There appears to be some sort of face in the sky.
You see it, right? I'm just saying, there it is. That's nice.
That is truly fascinating. But how would this effect be done, I wonder?
There it is.
It is interesting. And if we look at the video, we can see that there does appear to be something up there. But is this some sort of trick? Could this be some sort of CGI? If we look carefully, it appears as if whatever this thing is right next to the moon. However, that is simply not possible.
Now y'all see this. You see it, right? I'm just saying, there it is. That's a nice, crispy face. Hey, somebody got another phone? I don't want to be the only one recording this. Yeah, you gotta get...
Looking at it here in slow motion, we can see that the face is very clear. That it's very fascinating. I don't know how this would be accomplished aside from it being some sort of computer generated trickery, because this is just simply not possible. There wouldn't be a giant alien or humanoid in the sky like that. Let's say that if that were the case, there would be way too many people that would be able to see it, and also there would be a lot of ecological problems with something that big. And also, something next to the moon wouldn't look like that on camera. It's just, I don't know. So I don't know what to make of this, if this is real or not. However, I will say that the video is very fascinating. So I'll let you decide for yourself. What do you think this is? What is it that we're looking at? Like I stated, I don't know what to make of that video. It is very interesting. The other possibility that I was thinking about was maybe some sort of hologram, or let's say you set up drones that can project some sort of hologram. But the reality is that most people don't have that kind of technology available. It is available, but I don't think that the people in the video had that kind of tech. And also, so what would be the point? Just to show this group of people, not to say anything about them, but it's just I don't understand to what end. The following video comes from Zona de Miedo from X. You can hear the fear in this person's voice. It's very interesting. What is it that we're looking at here? There appears to be some sort of fire spirit and haunting, but if we look at the video in slow motion, we can see that this video is actually a combination of different footage strung together to make it look like it's one whole thing. Like here, those two fire scenes were different, along with this. Now, was this person in a haunted house, or is this some sort of hoax? Whatever it is, the video is interesting and the flame effect is fascinating. The following video comes from Video Paranormal from X. How is this possible? It is very interesting. could this be something natural? I have been told that this would be a natural phenomenon and that there has been other documented cases of this phenomena happening. From what I understand, this is what's called ball lightning. Apparently, it is recognized by science as something that does naturally occur. It is just not understood as to how or why this phenomenon happens. But in this case, could this actually be real? Is this what we're looking at? Or is this some sort of CGI trickery? I wonder. What I will say is that if it is trickery or some sort of CGI, it is done well and it does look interesting and it does look real. My one problem with this video would be that this has been circulating around YouTube and social media for a couple of years now. So this isn't the first time that I've seen this video. I actually saw this video many years ago before I became any sort of paranormal investigator. So it makes me wonder, could this be real? Did they actually capture ball lightning on camera? Or is this fake? The following video comes from Demon King 2505 from Reddit. Now this footage is, well, interesting and also a bit off-putting. The camera person was walking on a sidewalk and then encounters a strange looking woman that stares right into the camera. Very creepy. But is this paranormal, or is this simply a case of just a person minding their own business and then having a camera being shoved in their face? Just remember that not everyone in this world is as pretty as you, and this person could just simply have been standing there minding her own business, and then a person shoved a camera in her face. As creepy as it is, I don't think there's anything paranormal about this video.
Look, a lot of people are gonna say, well, they're gonna shit on me for this, but sometimes people are just fucking ugly. Okay? Or another possibility is that, she was fucking with him because, sometimes people do that. Imagine having a camera being stuck in your face like that. I think of it myself because I've done it where people are being stupid and I decide to, mess around with them because why not, right? So maybe that's what was happening here. The lady was minding her own goddamn business and then someone decided to stick a camera on her face and then she decided just to fuck with them, right? So it's a possibility, or, it was staged. Well, friends, you reached the halfway point of another video. Just a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel and to leave a like to the video.
The following video comes from Disturbing Vids from X. What on earth could have possibly happened to this goat to make it stand on two legs and to look petrified? How fascinating. But is this real, or is this simply just a taxidermied animal that has been positioned in a strange fashion? I'll let you decide.
Clearly, that goat was scared.
The following video comes from Guardian4525 from Reddit. We start this video with a paranormal investigator that arrives at an abandoned site. It appears to be a large home or a group of homes. And then disturbances start to appear. What's interesting is that this is happening on a live stream, which would make it very hard to fake. Fascinating. But could that be real? Is this a real ghost? Goodness. Here we have it in slow motion, and you can see the strange looking dark face. My goodness, the eyes even appear to be glowing. Here we see multiple creatures appearing in the darkness. But are these real? It's very interesting, and it doesn't look very human. And here we see the next one. It is staring at him. Oh my God. What would you do in this situation if you encountered a dark figure like that while you were ghost hunting? Sometimes when you go looking for these creatures, you find them, and that is something that I don't think this paranormal investigator was ready for. Now, in my opinion, it's not to say that this can't be faked, because it can, even on a live stream. With proper timing and rehearsal, you can fake these things. What I find interesting though is how authentic this man sounds. He sounds terrified.
I truly love this video, and what I honestly love the most about it is the absolute horror and terror that poor man is experiencing, because it's so authentic. And if it's not real, and if he's acting, good job, because damn.
The following video comes from Alpha Fox 78 from X. According to the uploader, and also the people commenting on this video, what we are seeing here is evidence of a live, well, not alive, but a captured sea creature. How interesting. But could this actually be real? If there were to be mermaid-like creatures, would they be humanoid? Very interesting. If we see the footage here in a bit of slow motion, you can see that whatever this is very detailed. But thinking from it on a biological perspective, if there were underwater creatures, would they have a humanoid shape? Would that even be, would that function in a deep sea scenario where there is crushing pressure all around you? I don't know. I suspect that what we're looking at here is not real, and that this is some sort of prop for a movie or a TV show. But from what, I am not really sure. But what do you think? Is this real or not? The following video comes from Duke On Demand from X. This video allegedly comes from a deep sea drilling operation, and it captured something odd. Now, what on earth could that actually be? We can see that there's some sort of squid, and something zooms right by behind the squid there. But is that some sort of underwater UFO? Or could there be a more logical explanation? Could that just be another squid that is zooming by so fast that it makes it look like it's some sort of underwater spaceship thing? It's fascinating. I think that the more logical situation here would be that what we're seeing here is another squid that's just swimming by real fast. but could I be wrong? The following video comes from Publica Informa from X. Now this footage is interesting and a bit on the older side. This footage here has been circulating around social media, especially YouTube, for a couple of years now, and I first encountered it, well, I would say almost a decade ago. Apparently what's happening here is that the people living in this house were hearing something coming from the attic, a noise, and then when they went to investigate, the footage revealed something strange. Now what on earth is that? If it's real, this thing looks terrifying, but let's think of it logically. Could this actually be real, or could this be faked by some sort of puppetry? What's interesting to me is that once this man goes up the ladder, he doesn't notice it. He doesn't see anything. And I don't think that the camera person actually saw anything either until they looked at the footage later on, which would just be terrifying, because there it is. Assuming that this is real, that would just be nightmarish. But what do you think that they caught? Is this some sort of demon, a troll, or something else? Or could it be fake?
I mean, honestly, what was that? Like, what was that? It could have been a puppet. I mean, yes, it could have been a puppet, but I don't know. It's just scary stuff, no?
The following video comes from Hermes Flores from Instagram. This video here comes from some sort of religious ceremony, either a baptism or a confirmation. Now we see that Jesus' hand appears to rise up and return to its original position, where it's supposed to be. Now, here we see it in slow motion. Could this actually be real? Is this actually happening? Is this statue coming to life? Is this some sort of divine miracle that's manifesting itself? I am not one to comment too harshly on supposed divine miracles or footage like this. So in this case, I'm not sure what it is that we're looking at here, but maybe it's real.
Well, friends, we reached the end of another video. As you can see, some of these videos were truly paranormal, and others that, well, were clearly not. But that's just the nature of this type of industry. We're supposed to be able to sit down, analyze these videos, and think to ourselves, is this real? Or is this some kind of hoax or trick? And if so, how is it done? Right? Think for yourselves. I was raised not to believe everything that you see on TV, the internet, the radio, or in movies, right? Because people oftentimes are out there trying to manipulate and distort the truth. And in the case of social media, that's what we're seeing now. A lot of people are putting up fake stuff in order to get clout or to generate income. So take that into consideration when you're viewing a lot of these videos, okay? Because that is the truth, and that is the truth that a lot of people are just not comfortable talking about or saying, because everyone just wants it to be real, and oftentimes the reality is they're not, okay? But the things that cannot be explained, well, that is truly mysterious, no? Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed your stay with me tonight, and I will see you again soon for another episode of Espooky. Until next time, Bye.